Welcome to the Art of Dress. Today I'm happy to share with you some insights into the elaborate classic and the refined classic. And also I'd like to share with you the actual secret to bringing their styles into their own particular form of magic. So thank you for coming and subscribing. The style aspect that we're looking at right now has to do with line. And line is so important. And by line, what I mean is skirt line, pant line, and sleeve line. So the two styles that we're focusing on are the elaborate classic, which here you see, Yasmeen, and the refined classic. And these two styles are the same in terms of their line. And I'm going to show you why that is. So Yasmeen is wearing a dress that shows her sleeve line here. And what you can, it actually shows all of her lines, but her sleeve line is the most important right now. And that is that it is fitted through the shoulder and the very upper part of the arm, and then it hangs straight from the middle of her upper arm. And likewise, you can see exactly the same thing with Frida in this really unusual jacket. The sleeve opens out at the middle of her upper arm and then hangs straight. So why are their sleeve lines the same? And in fact, I'm going to show you their other lines as well. And that is because they are across the style wheel from each other. This is the Alpha Omega style wheel, and that also I call it the Yin Yang Wheel, because all the styles are, it's one wheel and it shows all these relationships like yin yang. But it also shows that these two styles are across the wheel from each other, and that the top one, Refined Classic, is an Omega style, and the bottom one, Elaborate Classic, is an Alpha style. And that's the same for every pair of styles around the entire wheel. One is Omega, meaning open and not so connected to the body, and the other one is Alpha, and it is a lot more fitted. So going back to the sleeve for these two styles, let me just show you again Yasmeen wearing a really cute outfit where the sleeve is quite straight once you get to the middle of her upper arm. And then again, Frida where the sleeve is quite straight. But in both of these cases, and the skirt for Yasmeen, and now this really cute raincoat, fabric is really important here. And look at the cute fabric on this raincoat, all embossed and very soft. And so these are just clues to what's coming. And then now we come to pant line, and now you can see that the pant is fitted up until, like, fitted through the hip and fitted through the upper thigh, and then it hangs straight. And the same likewise for for Frida, fitted, and then it hangs straight from the middle of her upper thigh. And again, look at the cute embroidery on this fabric, so cute. And here is some another example of the cut of her pant, quite alpha to her body, but fitted through her thigh and upper thigh, very upper, and her hip, but then at the middle of her upper thigh, it hangs straight. And again, a huge part of this outfit is this really cute embellishment of the fabric, and it not only the top but also below her belt at her focal point, which is her true hip. So now we can look at Frida, and again the cut is the same. It's the straightness of her leg once she gets past her hip, and the very upper part of her thigh, and again a really cute and unusual fabric. And when we come to the skirt, it's this very similar story, exactly the same, fitted through the hip and the very upper part of her thigh, and then hanging straight. And look how cute this is with this tie-dyed fabric used in so unusual, highlighting the different aspects of her silhouette, and then opening out. And also really cute fabric in itself, not even just the color, but the fabric itself is so unusual. And again, a really inspired outfit that hangs in exactly the same way, fitted on her body in the torso and through her hip, and then opening out in all these pleats. And then the cuteness of the pleats coming to the focal point of her solar plexus, and then also the softness of her fabric that's so perfect for her. So now let me take you back to this wheel. So this again is the same Yin Yang wheel that shows the relationships of Alpha and Omega for these two styles. And it shows also by them being across from each other, it shows that they wear the same cut on their pants, their sleeves, and their skirts. And I'm attributing this to them having the same planet, because this is how it works. Every style, all styles have a planet, and so you could call this their astrology. And the planetary meaning for this is Mercury, which is the true bohemian. And what makes it the true bohemian is the quality of fabric that they use. And so how do you know this from their planet? And that is because their planet, Mercury, has the meaning of transcendentalism or transcendence. And what are they transcending? So the planet is showing you that they wear the same lines, but transcending means to go beyond. And so the meaning of that is for both of these styles, yes, they have to wear these lines to make the style really perfect, for them to really glow, but they also have to go beyond the lines. They have to transcend those lines. Necessary, but not sufficient. And what they need to bring in is the magical fabrics. And so this emphasis on fabric is what they have in common. And all the way through, it was not just the lines being correct for them, but it was also the magic of their fabrics in slightly different ways. But it was the magic of their fabrics that allowed them to really come into the secret of their styles. So just two more examples with that in mind. Here we have Yasmeen, and as you could see, this outfit would be nowhere near as arresting and stunning without the beautiful fabrics that she's using. And finally, the same for Frida. It's really all the qualities of this fabric, the swirliness being heightened by the print being used as kind of detail, and then the softness of the fabric and the way it folds so beautifully. And so even though the lines are there, the fabrics bring these two styles into focus and, as I say, into their magic. So that is the secret, that the planet, the transcendentalism of Mercury brings to Yasmeen Gowrie, Elaborate Classic, and Frida Gustafsson, Refined Classic. So thank you for sharing this with me today. It's a pleasure. And I look forward to bringing you two more styles next week, Elaborate Gammon and Refined Natural. Thank you for coming, and thank you for subscribing, and please take care.